Hey guys, what we saw from the Democrats last night was nothing short of disgraceful. President Trump delivered a speech filled with powerful, unifying moments, honoring Gold Star families, standing up for American workers, and even celebrating a young child that was fighting brain cancer. But instead of showing any respect, the radical left chose to heckle, walk out, and refuse to stand for basic American values. It was a stunning display of just how far gone they are. And guys, you need to see this to believe it. Here's White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt breaking it all down. Watch this.
President Trump campaigned on behalf of and grew very close to the Gold Star families. He promised them accountability. And last night, he kept his promise. He spoke to those Gold Star families yesterday ahead of his speech in an incredibly heartwarming call to share this incredible news. And as President Trump asked in his speech last night, how could anyone possibly be opposed to any of this action that he is taking? Well, apparently, the modern-day Democrat Party could. The behavior of Democrats last night was completely disgraceful and demonstrated how severely out of touch they are with the American public. It was the most shameful moment in the history of presidential addresses in that beautiful chamber. In what was supposed to be a unifying moment for our country, Democrat members of Congress instead screamed at the President of the United States, who was just overwhelmingly reelected by their constituents, walked out of the chamber, and worst of all, they disrespected the American people. Democrats didn't stand to keep men out of women's sports. They couldn't even clap for a girl who got her head smashed in by a man on a volleyball court. Democrats didn't stand for an innocent and beautiful child who is surviving brain cancer. They opposed eliminating taxes on tips and Social Security. They didn't stand in favor of cutting taxes for hardworking Americans. They couldn't even clap for two mothers whose daughters were killed by illegal aliens. One of the only things that could get Democrats off their feet last night was cheering for Ukraine, not for America. Last night was a very clarifying moment for our country. The Democrats exposed themselves as the party of insanity and hate, the party that wants to put America last. They've allowed their Trump derangement syndrome to stop them from celebrating America and our people, and we will not allow them to forget that. And it's not just the Democrat Party. The mainstream media still doesn't get it. Last night, MSNBC's Nicole Wallace disgustingly looped in a 13-year-old boy with brain cancer into an attack on the president over January 6th. And CNN's first chyron out of the speech called it divisive. President Trump wasn't divisive. The Democrats were. And CNN was proven wrong by their own viewers, 69% of whom, in a post-speech poll, said they had a positive reaction to the president's speech. It's sad and frankly pathetic that Democrats and liberals in the legacy media continue to allow their hatred for the president to override their love for our country. But nevertheless, the president will continue to unify this nation through policies that are grounded in common sense and that uplift all Americans.
Okay, guys, first of all, do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up like button. It helps spread the truth and push back against the media spin. Now, let's break all this down. Think about what just happened. Democrats refuse to stand for Gold Star families, a young girl recovering from brain cancer, and tax cuts for hardworking Americans. But when it came time to cheer, they did so, but it was for Ukraine. What does that tell you about their priorities? When did supporting basic American values become so controversial? Guys, if you're outraged by their behavior, you're not alone. They weren't just disrespecting Trump. They were disrespecting the American people. Trump spoke directly to the American people. He offered solutions like eliminating taxes on tips and protecting women's sports. How could anyone oppose that? You got to understand, this isn't about policy anymore. It's about Trump derangement syndrome. The left is so obsessed with hating him that they can't even support common sense ideas that benefit everyday Americans. Even CNN's own poll showed 69% of viewers had a positive reaction to Trump's speech. The people see through the nonsense, but will the media report it? Yeah, doubt it. MSNBC's Nicole Wallace tried to spin Trump's speech by bringing up a 13-year-old cancer patient in the context of January 6th. What kind of sick logic is that? Meanwhile, CNN instantly labeled the speech as divisive. But who was actually being divisive? The mainstream media will always run cover for the Democrats. They refuse to acknowledge how radical the party has become. Guys, I need to know what you guys think about all this. Are the Democrats this out of touch, or do they just hate Trump that much? What was the most shocking moment to you? If you watched the speech last night, let me know what you think was the craziest thing that happened. Do you think that the media will ever hold them accountable? Let me know down in the comments what you think, guys. If you want to support this channel, guys, consider becoming a channel member. Every little bit helps me keep bringing you the truth. Guys, I just want to say I couldn't do it without you. I appreciate all the support, all the love. Guys, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be back later with another update, so make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you then.